Good morning, everyone. This morning, we'll do our usual 2 25-minute sits with a break in between. And I have a little special treat for you during the break. And this first practice that we'll all invite us to do together is a practice that has been taught to me by Mingyur Rinpoche, and he teaches it very often, and he calls it body space awareness. So let's first settle in and find our posture. Not too tight, not too loose. And as we begin to settle in, as we do for every period of practice in the tradition in which I've been taught, we always bring our minds and our hearts to our motivation for our practice. So let's begin this morning by reflecting on why we're here. What brings us to show up in this way? And as we reflect on our motivation, let's see if we can find within each of us this altruistic motivation for our practice, as we recognize that calming our mind and opening our heart is beneficial not only for ourselves, but for all the beings that we touch directly or indirectly. So let's spend a few moments together steeping ourselves in this motivation. And in this practice, please feel free to keep your eyes open or closed, whichever is more comfortable. And with this motivation as a backdrop, let's bring awareness to our bodies, beginning with the head. And as we bring awareness to different parts of our body, let's simply notice whatever may be present. Nothing to fix, nothing to change. As we transition from a mode of doing to one of simply being. Bringing awareness to our face, to our jaw, our neck, our shoulders. Bringing awareness to our arms, our wrists, our fingers. Bringing awareness to our torso, both the front and the back. Infusing each of our body parts with this extraordinary faculty of awareness that every human being possesses. Bringing awareness to our sit bones, bringing awareness to our thighs, our knees, our shins, our feet, and our toes. Infusing the entire body with awareness. Using our bodies to support our faculty of awareness. And again, simply noticing whatever may arise. No need to fixate on any one part in particular. Allowing the mind to be pliable and open. And now let's expand the aperture of our awareness to include all that comes in through each of our sense doors, beginning with sound. Bringing awareness to sound. Bringing awareness to our visual sensations, whether our eyes are open or closed. bringing awareness to touch. Noticing whatever tactile sensations may be present. And again, whether pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, doesn't matter. Simply noticing whatever may be arising. Bringing awareness to taste and to smell. All of our sense doors open. As our aperture of awareness continues to expand. And if you find at any point your mind getting lost, simply bring it back to the present moment. And now let's continue to expand the aperture of awareness even further. To become aware of space. Noticing the space in front of us. Becoming aware of space on either side of us. becoming aware of the space behind us, and the space above us and below us. And as we become more aware of space, let's see if we can notice the spacious quality of awareness itself. And again, if your mind ever gets lost, simply bring it back to the present moment. Now, in these last few minutes of our practice session together, let's open our eyes and stop meditating and simply rest, aware and awake. In our tradition, this is often said to be the highest form of meditation, undistracted non-meditation. Okay, when I was speaking before, I was under the illusion that we're going to be here for an hour, but it's really only 45 minutes. So I'll do a short break. So if everyone stands up, and I promise you a little treat. Let's see if this can work. I'm going to teach you a little practice that again, was taught to me by Mingyur Rinpoche. Some of you know that he was on a wandering retreat for 4.5 years. And one of the things that's unusual about him is, in addition to his meditation practice, he is one of the rare Tibetan lamas who also is very embodied and takes his physical practice seriously. So I'm going to teach you a little practice called jumping breaths. And I'll show you what it looks like. And to your ability, feel free to modify in whatever way is comfortable. And so it's best if we're standing on the floor. So see if we can, and then if you can just get a little space from your neighbors. And I'll just demonstrate once for a few of these breaths. And we've, on various retreats, done thousands of these. And so it is a way to wake up the body and to open the channels. So it's the arm movements are, and with the arm movement, there's an exhale. So inhale when you reach up, and then exhale when you go down. And then you skip essentially during this. Okay, now let's do 15 of these together. 15 jumping breaths. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 5, 10. Okay, very good. Now, let's simply stand. Let's be still and simply notice what's going on in your body. And your mind. Okay. No, it was 15. Yeah. But this is great when you travel, hotel exercise, hotel room exercise. Really wonderful. No, you skip it. Yeah, I mean, you can switch it up. Nothing. I'm not sure, but try. Okay, let's go back to our seated posture. 8:30. Yeah. Okay, so let's find our postures again. Again, refreshing our motivation. However short a period of practice, it's often helpful to remind ourselves why we're here. And again, reflecting on how putting our butts on the cushion in the way we do can be a radical act of generosity. So in our framework that we do a lot of work with on the pillars of well-being, there are 4 of these pillars. The first is awareness, and the second is connection. And let's now bring into our minds and our hearts the multitude of beings that in one way or another have been important in introducing us to the path that we are on and to bringing us here together. So let's spend a few minutes bringing a few of these beings into our mind and our heart and allowing this sense of appreciation to unfold. And as we reflect on these beings, also extend our sense of appreciation to this extraordinary web of interconnection that has created the causes and conditions for us to come together. And let's extend this sense of appreciation to the land, to the earth that supports us, that nourishes us. And to the extraordinary interconnected range of non-human beings that also contribute to our collective welfare. A recent study was published that shows that birdsong is beneficial for our well-being. Extending our appreciation to the birds. And let's extend our appreciation to the extraordinary residents and staff at Upaya for the care and devotion that they've extended during our stay and before and after. Let's expand this quality of appreciation to all of us who have come together as a Sangha, a community, to embody a different form of discourse, one that is all too rare and precious. And let's bring that opportunity into our hearts and minds and allow for this very natural quality of appreciation to warm our hearts and fill our minds. And let's extend this sense of appreciation to Roshi, whose crazy idea it was to start this Zen brain as it began retreat that has morphed into the Varela Symposium. And for helping to set in motion all of the causes and conditions that have brought us together. Now, in these last few moments of our time together, let's drop the meditation, open our eyes, and simply rest with awareness and awakeness in this undistracted non-meditation. I want to end this period of practice by reading something to you. This was written about 1 year ago by Mingyur Rinpoche, and it's called An Aspiration for the World. Namo, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. With all your wisdom, knowledge, and love, please care for me and all other beings, and dispel the many troubles of our times. May all the masters who sustain the teachings of the foundational, great, and Vajrayanas, and all my gurus, with their great kindness, live long and their enlightened activities flourish. May those who protect our world from misfortune, who promote education and prosperity, and who care for our environment be healthy and achieve their aims. May peace and joy spread through the world. May conflicts and epidemics cease. May global warming come to an end. And may religious and political harmony increase. Ultimately, may all beings throughout space manifest their essence of innate, timeless purity, and their wisdom, knowledge, and love. May we all awaken together.